This is Colin O'Keefe once again checking in for LXPN TV. Social media is a part of almost everyone's day-to-day lives, and as a result, it's a part of a good deal of litigation as well. Joining me to discuss the role of social media in 21st century litigation is Barry Wilms, Director of Project Management and Consulting in the e-Discovery Division at Counsel on Call, and also author on their blog, Laudable. Barry, first, just how strong is social media evidence in trial? I mean, we've seen numerous examples of, well, this person was pictured in this Facebook photo, so it means that they must have been thinking this, or they couldn't have done that. Will absolutely everything on social media be held against someone if it has the potential to do so?
I think the quick answer is yes. If you post it out there, it's available and will be used potentially against you. If you look at social media from the perspective of how people are touching it, it's Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, but everything even down to the apps on your phone, tracking where you go to dinner, what movies you see, all that information can be used. And as you stated earlier, a lot of times these are used in family law or workers' comp kind of cases, but in reality, it's going to happen more and more in a corporate setting. And what I have found is the issue of privacy becomes the big issue that people are dealing with. Do I have any expectation of privacy? What I'm blogging, what I'm putting on Twitter. And in reality, it's a generational thing in many ways. The new generation of social mediaites really don't have as high a level of expectation of privacy as the rest of us do. As we were growing up, we thought privacy was a big deal. Nowadays, it doesn't seem to be. So my advice is always work on your creation policy. Make sure that what you create and put out there for the public is something that you would want other people to see, because they will see it and they will use it against you if they need to.
And second, and you just touched on this, is there anything that can be proactively done before litigation on the social media front? What advice would you give companies and individuals on the matter?
Well, initially, it's the same answer I would give for every legal problem that comes before us. You got to have a plan. And in this case, it's better to have a pre-plan, something that can be implemented when a crisis occurs and you need to go out and collect data. You need to go and collect whatever social media site there is. But the bottom line, it's the same kind of data as they've had to deal with for a long time. You don't delete it. If you have any anticipation of litigation, you got to preserve it. Others have tried to delete their Twitter accounts after litigation has come, or their Facebook. That's spoliation. You can't do that, and you will get smacked down for that. So social media is something that's constantly changing. You need to have a social media policy as a company. You need to, more than have a policy that's on the shelf, you need to train people, and you need to monitor that they're following the policy. And then what I tell everybody, everything that's related to social media, the best guideline you can give yourself is just to be professional. Everything you say and everything you write and that you put out into the open, be professional in all you do.
Once again, that was Barry Wilms of Counsel on Call. For more of his insight on this topic, be sure to visit laudable.com. It's LAWDABLE.com. And as always, visit us at LXPN.com for more LXPN TV video interviews, along with curated commentary from the LexBlog Network's more than 8,000 lawyers. Thanks for joining us, Barry.
Thanks for the time, Colin.